past summer, I studied abroad in Kenya, so for my creative project, I decided to dig a little bit more into the agriculture side of it. Kenya's economy is heavily dependent on agriculture. In 2006, 75% of Kenyans made their living from farming, producing for both local consumption and for export. Agriculture is also the largest contributor to Kenya's gross domestic product. Though its population is high in proportion to its area, Kenya is counted as among Africa's countries whose food production has kept pace with its population growth. Only in 1984, a year of drought, was a deficit in food production registered. Agricultural goods are now Kenya's third largest merchandise export. Farming is the most important economic sector in Kenya. Although less than 8% of land is used for crop and feed production, and less than 20% is suitable for cultivation, Kenya is leading in producer of tea and coffee, as well as third leading export of fresh produce, such as cabbages, onions, and mangoes. Kenya is the third largest exporter of cut flowers in the world. And so most of your flowers that you have on Valentine's Day, if they're carnations or roses, are straight from Kenya. Beef and dairy cattle are also important to Kenya's agricultural economy. Kenya has one of the most developed dairy industries in sub-Saharan Africa with an annual milk production of some 2 billion liters. Additionally, I was able to see how cattle and dairy are very important to not only developed parts of Africa, but also the native people. I got to see a Maasai tribe while I was in Kenya, and beef and dairy cattle are super important to their living and also how they make money. It's how they make money at market. It's how they live. Most of their diet is cow meat, blood, and milk. So not only is Kenya's dairy and beef industry important to the entire country for exports and for produce, but also just to the native people who live within the country.